Doing a review on a SAE Icon drill and tap set, or tap and die set, I mean. First of all, you'll get your little spongy thing. Then you get your owner safety manual, the tool sizes that you'll get. It even has your sizes, your metric too in here. This is an SAE, but this is just showing the same thing for the other one that you'd get, the metric size. But that's all there is in that. And you get your, drill sizes, I guess, for your taps. So you'll get that, what hole you should drill your holes for. That's what you drill your hole. And I guess thicker material, half inch 13th UNC, you'll drill that. So you get this thing, you want to hold on to this, because that way it'll take your guessing out of what size you need to drill your hole, because you don't want to drill your hole too big, because then it'll be like this tool here they sent me that come in this thing. A lot of play in that. That's what happens when you take too much material out. So keep that in mind. I'll get onto this later. But anyway, you don't want to drill too much material out, because then you'll get a lot of slop in your threads, what bolt you're running in. And you don't want to do it too tight, because then when you start to thread in, you take a chance of breaking your tap. Because if it tries to go in hard, it's going to be like cross-threading a bolt that doesn't belong in there. But always use some kind of oil. It doesn't matter. Listen, you can go, and I'm gonna give you, I've been doing this for years. You can go and buy some kind of Tap Magic or all that stuff, but listen, all you gotta do is use some motor oil. It works perfect. What you're trying to do is try to keep the friction down of turning that die, forcing that way through there, because it makes it a lot easier for it to cut when you're not going in dry. I mean, it just makes sense. I mean, it just makes sense. You ain't got to go out there and spend money on your $10 can of something. Just go get you a used motor oil. That's all you need. You got a quarter used motor oil in. Make sure it's, filtered through something, and that's what you can use for your taps. I do it all the time. I just grab me a little thing like this. Now, oil everything else in, and if I'm tapping something, I'll just do a little squeeze like that on it, and that's all you need. Just run her down through there and you're good to go. Like I said, just make sure the hole's the right diameter for what you're tapping. Now it's going on, we're going to cover what you get in this thing, and then I'll go over a little bit. You're going to get this thing. Never used one of these before. I'm old school. Basically one of these or one of these is what I've always went to. This thing here's made pretty good. I'll go over that in a minute, but the problem I have over the whole set was the tool that I just showed you a minute ago. This here, it's got so much slop in it. It's like they drilled a hole too big when they tapped that. I mean, that thing moves too, man. I mean, it moves. I mean, it may hold up, but I guess this is covered under your lifetime warranty, so if it does give out, guess what? It's going back. That's how much slop it's got. But anyway, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on that. This thing here, this tool is, everybody's wanting me to do measurements all the time. It's 9 inches long, almost all the way out. It is all the way out, 9 inch long. So that tells you how big this tool is. So, and then you get this cheap screwdriver. It's something you can pick up for a quarter somewhere, I figure. And it's really, really cheap. You get this thing, nothing special about this thing. That thing here is a smaller holder for your taps. It's the handle on it is about 4 inches. Now you get this one right here, which is a little bit bigger and it's heavier duty. Now, one thing I didn't notice when I first got this, and I'm just doing a review on it now, is it takes a 3/8 drive ratchet. which is a plus, because when you're getting into a tight spot, and I've done on engines while they're in the engine bay, it's hard to get in there with this stuff right here. It's hard to get in there with that. You can't get a full turn, and you're always got to pull the tool off. This thing here, you can put an extension on that thing if you need to, get up out of the engine bay and sit there and twist it from up out of the engine bay. Definitely a plus right there. That thing right there is worth its weight in gold if you do a lot of taps. So you get that little jewel there, and with the handle, and the handle's 4.5 inches long. So that'll tell you what that is. This tool here is going to come in at 9.5. So you get all those tools. You get your thread pitch or depth gauge. You get that, which you'll always need that. That'll give you an idea of what thread you're messing with. But go on to something else. Now, these are supposed to be carbide something, some kind of alloy steel. So they may hold up pretty decent. So you just have to, try them out and see. I'm pretty sure they're covered under lifetime warranty. All Icon stuff is usually covered under it. So if something happens, you take it back. But now, one thing I did notice on these ones is they are etched. I'm going to see if I can't get you a clean view. It is etched. You cannot feel that into the steel. So if they start to get rusty, like this one here is an old cheap $20 set that I bought years ago, which I've never had a problem out of it. It did its thing, but you can see I can't read the etching on it. You can't see the etching at all. It might have been right in there somewhere, but you can't see the etching. I can't see it. It's just rusted up. I think there's a little bit of it right there. Yeah, right there. But what's the best stuff to use is on any of them, and these all say Icon on them too, by the way, so you won't get them mixed up with your old ones. Right there it says, I'm trying to get it right there, but it says Icon right there, so you won't get it mixed up with your other ones if you have other ones. Well, you'll know exactly where they go. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick review. I haven't done a review for a while. Like and subscribe, support the channel. I have some other Icon stuff I'd bought, and I'm going to go ahead and do a review on those when I get time. I've just got so many cars to do and all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I bought these probably 10 years ago at a tool sale, and I paid $20 for a set. And I mean, they are the cheapest you could possibly buy, and they did the job. Are they perfect? No, but they'll definitely get you by if you don't want to spend. I think Harbor Freight's $150 for a set of these. You can get the SAE, then the metric, but yeah, I mean, it just depends all what you want. I mean, I like the kit. Not sure if I'll ever use this thing here. Maybe not. My main thing is what I use is this stuff like this. And like I said, with that thing, be able to put a ratchet on the end of that thing, that will come in handy. That will fix a lot of your space issues of getting in somewhere in an engine bay and trying to tap something out. And that's usually what I'm doing too, because you don't want to pull a whole motor just to tap an engine block. So you got to be able to get in there and move around and get that thing twisted and get it going. But I hope this helps you. I hope it saves you some money. If you go find you a $20 set that comes, it's not quite as big as this set does. I think it has as many of these taps, but it don't have the extra tools. Now, the tool that I got with this set right here, it was junk. It didn't hold the tool at all. But the taps and the die is the only thing I'm talking about. They did work out good. Let me make my way over here. This is a set I've been working out of, and I've had it for years, and I've just thrown it around. As you can see, they do rust. I got a set here. One's SAE and one's metric. Most of my dies are thrown in a box somewhere. I just never did keep a whole lot of. They were real cheap, so I just threw them around. I do have them. They're probably laying in a box somewhere. This is what I've been using. I just been going through and finding what I needed and doing the job. Because I usually have a bunch more. It's in a drawer. So I just usually go to it instead of trying to go to this. But yeah, you can get your things. These right here, I've used these. These work just fine. $20 set, but they're not covered under lifetime warranty. So if you don't mind spending $20 on a cheap set just to get you by, you can get that set. Or if you're planning on keeping it organized, and it's lifetime warranty and paying a little extra money, you can get this. So I hope you like it, like I said, and like and subscribe, support the channel, and hopefully I'll get around to doing a little bit more videos on some other Icon stuff. Thanks for watching.